जैसे जैसे पानी नीचे जाता जाएगा, वो जैसे ही पानी थोड़ा नीचे जाएगा तो हमारे वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट काम करना शुरू कर देंगे, जो भी बंद पड़े हैं। तो उससे जो सड़कों पर पानी भर गया उसको निकालने के लिए भी क्या मेकशिफ्ट उसके बाद तुरंत करेंगे ना। जैसे अभी तो कोई फायदा नहीं होगा, जैसे ही निकालेंगे और भरता जाएगा। तो जैसे ही एक बार
The people now, as you can see in the visuals, walking through knee-deep water, their shoes in their hands. This is the reality of the area which is very close to Red Fort, barely a kilometer away from Red Fort. This is the area which is called Yamuna Bazaar. Everything else, as far as the eye can see, the only thing we can see is water, water everywhere. People now asking a question, when will the water recede? And along with that, also asking, when will the authorities actually come and rescue them? The problem in this area is the stagnant water. This will also, and this is what experts have been warning about, this might also lead to a lot of diseases in days to come. It's not just the water that we are talking about. The sky is also overcast with a lot of clouds, which means that there is a possibility that the national capital could see moderate rainfall. If that happens, then life will actually come to a standstill. Stagnant water. One can actually see the muddy water, how dangerous this will be. Once the water recedes, there will be a very real fear.
That Delhi voted for people who are not there to help Delhi. And every time there is a crisis situation, instead of saying, what can I contribute, what can I do in helping people, the usual refrain which I see from the people who got elected in Delhi is, it is Home Ministry's job, it is Lieutenant Governor's job, it is Haryana which is handling the barrage, it is Himachal which is not doing it right, and in between forget that all this happens via Punjab. So in the statement the Punjab goes missing. So this kind of dishonesty and dishonesty of purpose, lack of integrity, right from statements to management is what Delhi is witnessing.
So many opposition parties are questioning Arvind Kejriwal and saying why can't he take the blame, take the responsibility, and why does he blame others?
Absolutely. So I am not so much on the blame part. I mean, I would say
Okay, so you've got, in fact, BJP MP there, Meenakshi Lekhi, out there. She has visited Red Fort as well as several other affected parts of Delhi. BJP raising questions right now of the Aam Aadmi Party. We'll also play out a reaction for you from Arvind Kejriwal. The Delhi Chief Minister has said that they're looking at water levels receding slowly. He is confirmed that the water treatment plants at this point remain shut, but he's hopeful that very soon it will be up and functioning once the water levels go down further. While the AAP and the Delhi government maintain the water levels have receded, what we're seeing on the ground is a very, very slight difference in really what it was yesterday versus today. The situation still remains dire, which means that the water levels at this point haven't reached a level where normalcy can return. It's still in many parts waist deep and higher as well in parts of Old Delhi, particularly, that is right now the worst affected by the Yamuna entering into the national capital. Aishwarya is back with us, getting us those live updates. Aishwarya, back to you. Okay, let me take this across to, in fact, Himanshu Mishra, who's joining us right now from close to the Yamuna banks, and this is the Yamuna Bazaar area. Himanshu, वहाँ पे अभी भी काफी पानी भर चुका है, जो वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स है, वहाँ पे भी क्या पानी अभी भी है?
Put your call on. तो आप ये देखिए कि क्या हालात है मेन रोड, चारों तरफ यहाँ पर आपको पानी ही पानी नजर आएगा, देख सकते हैं चारों तरफ यहाँ पर आपको पानी पानी नजर आएगा और दूर तक यहाँ पर पानी नजर आएगा, आपको पानी के अलावा और कुछ नहीं नजर आएगा। और आपको देखिए क्योंकि अब दिल्ली के लोग जो हैं वो दिल्ली के लोगों को जब ऑफिस जाने का रास्ता नहीं मिला तो वो जब दिल्ली की बाढ़ आई तो चलो बाढ़ की बात नहीं करनी थी। दिल्ली के लोग भी ऐसे सोच सकते हैं कि किसी भी सिचुएशन में वो अपना जो है वो अच्छे से साथ हो सकते हैं। तो आप ये देखिए जब ट्रेन हो सकते हैं तो आप ये देखिए रास्ता में है वर्क फ्रॉम होम शुरू हो गया तो फिर लोग यहाँ पर अच्छी खासी भीड़ शुरू हो गई और यहाँ पर लोग जो पहुंचे हैं वो मस्ती से बूझ गए। दूसरी तरफ देखिए पानी का स्तर ऐसे कर रहे हैं जैसे पहाड़ों पे नदियां नहीं होती है, बात उस तरीके से
We'll reconnect with Himanshu. He is getting us those live updates right now from Shanti in Delhi. We are going to get you more ground reports as well. Our reporters are out there in some of the worst affected parts of the national capital currently. Himanshu is joining us from Shanti and we'll reconnect with him in just a bit. There are, in fact, reports coming in from Old Delhi particularly. And while I was there yesterday at Lal Killa, there was waist-deep water. In the latest report that we've also received from that exact same location, there is still waist-deep water, and that speaks volumes of how things haven't really changed for the better yet in the national capital. As I pointed out, there's a forecast now for rains tomorrow as well as the day after. The next 48 hours is going to be crucial. Hopefully by this evening the situation gets better, but with drain regulators not functioning, with water remaining stagnant, in some parts the Yamuna is flowing right through, in others it remains stagnant because it has no place to go, because adequate preparations were made. The moment the news came that the Yamuna would breach, that it would flood the national capital, nothing was done to ensure that the drains would be ready, unclogged, desilted to help in draining the water, which is why people are having to wade through all of this water right now.